All right. Well, good morning, everybody.
Good
We are
morning.
live here. We are live here on Zoom for this month's installment of our virtual hiring fair days. And we have all of our employers in just on
Yes.
time. Thank you for joining us, everybody.
Yes. Yes.
So I know that because of scheduling that that Leisha has somewhere she's got to go. She's going to go first today, but she represents a company called T-Tech. And in the interest of time, I'm just going to leave it to her to explain who T-Tech is, what they are, and talk to you a little bit about their company, what it's like to work there, and the conversations they have.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you guys, and good morning and good afternoon to everyone. My name's Leisha, and I'm with T Tech. I'm one of their talent marketing global specialists. And so, what we're looking for right now, we're actually hiring between now and the end of the year over 2,000 positions for customer service representative. Okay, and they are all work from home. So, a little bit about us is that we are one of the leaders in the industry. Ultimately, we are a customer experience software company. And so, what that really means is that we provide and work with brands that are global organizations that you all are probably very familiar with, whether it's in the banking industry or in the retail industry or hotel booking industry. We work with different organizations to connect them with really great customer service representatives to take care of their customers. We have over 50,000 employees worldwide, and we are constantly hiring right now. And so we are looking to bring on, again, over 2,000 customer service representatives between now and the end of the year to work from home. And so it is just a little bit more information about the position. It is going to be inbound calls. We have full-time permanent positions. We also have full-time temporary and part-time positions. And our benefits, we do offer benefits for a lot of our positions, which would be medical, dental, vision, 401k profit sharing, disability, life insurance, and tuition reimbursement. So we kind of offer the full shebang for our opportunities. And so we're really looking for individuals that are looking to take care of those client customers by phone, only inbound, no cold calling, no outbound calling at all. And so you'll be able to do that in the comfort of your home. So a little bit more detail is that it's really simple. If you're interested in actually applying for our positions, you would go to our website at ttechjobs.com. That's ttecjobs.com, and go to the work from home tab. And once you click on that, type in customer service representative, and then you'll be able to apply. Our requirements is that one, you do need to be at least 18 years of age or older. Another one is you need to have a high school diploma or equivalent, at least 6 months of customer service experience. And then you do need to be self-motivated and self-disciplined, because keep in mind, you're working from home. So, there's not going to be anyone really micromanaging you in this position. You will have support from your team lead that will be able to help, answer any questions you may have when you have a customer on the line. However, they're not sitting there watching you do your work. And this is a question actually that we're asked often, which is there a video camera watching me while I'm working? No. And there are some other companies that do that actually, but we're not that company that does that. So you don't have to worry about a camera watching you the entire time that you're working at all. So it does require self-discipline and self-motivation. And then you do need to have a quiet space at home and making sure that the background noise is to a minimum. And then also, we do require that you have a USB headset and also an Ethernet cord that's connected from your router to your computer. And the reason we require an Ethernet cord over Wi-Fi is because the Ethernet cord kind of gives you stability in your internet connection. And because you'll be taking inbound calls and the software program kind of moves at a high speed, we do want to make sure that your internet connection won't be disturbed. And then the final thing is a Windows-based PC. Okay, so this is the biggest one, because a lot of people have Macs. or Chromebooks. I have both actually too, so I understand. But Macs and Chromebooks, unfortunately, are not eligible for this position. You have to have a Windows-based computer, and that can be a desktop or a laptop. So either one of those works for us. But it does need to pass our computer assessment to make sure that your computer is compatible with our software program. So, that's really, it's really simple process with us. Once you've applied, you'll get an email to complete our online application. Once you complete that online application, you will get the email link for your computer assessment. That computer assessment, your computer needs to pass in order to move to the next step. If it fails, it will tell you you failed your computer assessment, and it will tell you why. So it may say your computer needs more space. So you may need to delete some files or some software programs off your computer. It could be that your system is too slow, but it will let you know why your computer is failing it. And you can make those changes and take that computer assessment as many times as you need to pass it. Okay. So once you pass that computer assessment, you'll get a talent assessment with us. It's a basic core competency assessment, so very simple. Once you take that, you will get an invite for a virtual interview. And then once that virtual interview goes through, which will be a group interview, it could be 10 to 30 or 40 people on that call, but it will be with a recruiter. They'll answer all of your questions for you. So the hours, the shifts available, the pay, all of those details they'll let you know in that interview. And then once you complete that interview, you'll get an offer, and you have to accept that offer within a certain amount of time, usually within 24 hours or less. And then that's it. We get you started on your first day of training, which could be, within a week of your offer, or it could be a couple weeks within your offer. But we try to get you started right away in one of our training classes. Training can be anywhere between 3 to 5 weeks, and that will be determined on the client account that you are assigned. And then we also provide full paid training, and the hourly wage is between 11 to 15 an hour, plus a performance bonus that you could be eligible for. And that performance bonus could be something like, are you clocking in and out of your breaks and lunch on time? Are you taking care of customers within a certain time and getting them moved on and taking on a new customer? So those are some kind of performance bonuses that you could be eligible for, and that will go on top of your hourly as well. Okay, and then we do have referral bonuses too. So I try to speed through that as quickly as I can. That way I can have opportunity to answer any questions that you guys may have. But yeah, can I answer any questions, Jason? Or
yeah, you're actually doing very well. You're doing very well for time. And I think the only question I saw come up here, I think you answered in terms of the website to go to. Just as a reminder to everybody tuning in, the employers will give their websites, but obviously they're doing business with Workforce Solutions for Tarrant County. So their jobs are also posted all on Work in Texas. Many of those job postings, you'll see a link to their website in terms of a way to apply. So you can certainly do your research on the company by going to their website. But any of the employers talking today, their postings are on Work in Texas as well. And I think, as you said, Leisha, questions about salary can certainly be answered during the onboarding and during the interview process, depending on who their client is and other factors. So let me ask this. So with the training, and certainly in the environment we're in now, is the training also remote?
Yep. So everything is remote. So you never have to worry about going on site at all for our position, as well as, again, with the requirements for the work from home. So to know what kind of antivirus software you may need to have already on your computer, the Ethernet cord, etc. I just put the link in the chat box for you. So That way you guys can go there and take a look at those work from home requirements as well.
Sounds great. Talk to me a little bit about career paths. So somebody starts out with your group as a customer service representative, with a longer term career path in mind. What sort of positions might be available later down the line?
Yeah, so really great thing about us is because we have a lot of opportunities within our company. One of our biggest thing is to make sure that we're promoting internally, whether that is moving you to a different department or actually promoting you into another role. And so the minimum requirements that you only work with us for at least 6 months before you start applying and being considered for other positions we have internally. And we have the opportunities. We want our team members to grow with us. So we have a lead program where it's just for those that are looking to either brush up on their leadership and management skills, or for those that never had leadership and management skills and they want to gain that skill set. So we do have a program just for that has a self-directed training. We also have T-Tech University, and that's for those that want to really grow their career with us and their future success. So that means, let's say you have an HR background, maybe you're an HR assistant or whatever the case may be, and you want to be able to get your SHRM certification. We offer all those courses and we'll pay for your certification. So you don't have to pay for that. And we'll get you certified in human resources. And that's just an example. There's many other industries that we can get you certified in if you're interested in that. And it's no cost to you. So that's just kind of one of the perks of working with us. But as far as, again, growing with us, a lot of individuals use the customer service representative position as a stepping stone to be able to grow with us, maybe in another role or another department.
Yeah, great starting opportunity for a lot of people. So you have locations. I mean, if somebody is thinking, really long term, and, they're thinking in terms of wanting to experience life in another city or someplace else, are there opportunities for people? I mean, when I look at your website, you guys are all over the place. So are there opportunities for people to get out there, so to speak, and see some
Absolutely.
of the world?
Yeah, for sure. So if you end up, relocating, we do have some on actual brick and mortar sites as well throughout the U.S. And so you can also be considered for those if you're interested in kind of relocating and maybe being on site somewhere with us. You could do that, as well as, again, if you're working remote, you can, if you're deciding to relocate to another state, as long as it's not within the 5 states that we don't hire for right now, which is California, New York, Illinois, Colorado, and Hawaii. I know a lot of those are fun states. But those states are excluded, but everywhere else, you're welcome to kind of move around and do the job. But again, this is a really great opportunity for those that are looking to grow with an organization that is a global organization and has a lot of opportunity for you. And we're growing. So we're not, the pandemic actually has grown our business. It's unlike other companies that may have had to kind of dial it back. I do see a question in regards to felony convictions. And thanks so much for that question. It is going to be case by case scenario based on the client account. So keep in mind, like I said, there could be a variety of different companies that you work for with us. And so they have their own requirements that we follow. Even though you will be employed by T-Tech as a W-2 employee, they still have kind of their own restrictions. And so based on the account that you potentially would be working with will determine what those requirements are for that background.
Okay. I mean, no Hawaii. Oh, forget it then. I have a personal, I don't apply to companies that don't let me work.
No, I wish, right? That would be lovely.
So, all right. Yeah. Let's see. So I think you've got all the questions, and there's a couple of more minutes that you've got, but that really covers it, I think, very nicely. And I think you've given plenty of contact information. So I know that you've got some events going on today, yes, and that you're very busy. But if anybody needs to contact Leisha, she's given all of those in the chat. So take a look at those websites. You can also contact myself or Lisa Galbraith, and we can help you in finding ways to get in touch with Lisa about those great career starting opportunities. Those sound fantastic. Yeah, awesome. So
thank you so much, Jason, and thank you, Lisa, for having me. And again, just feel free to follow us on our social media pages and go to YouTube. We have a lot of videos there for you to see a day in the life of a customer service representative. And then again, if you do have any questions you want to reach out, go to jobopportunities@ttech.com. You can go there. And then I will also put my email if you have any other questions as well. I'll put my email in the chat box. I don't normally do this, but I live in Houston. So I'm rooting for all Texans to get these jobs. So I put my email address in there. If you have any questions, I can try to redirect you as best as I can through the process. Okay.
One question. I have one question. The training, is it full time and is it days?
Yes, so it is full time. Now, if it's day shift, that depends. We have some training that's full time and it's evening shifts or afternoons, and we have some training that's just full daytime. But it is full time. Even if you're considering part time with us, the training is still full time hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Awesome.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Leisha, have a great
All right. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
You too.
All right. So next, I think we're going to go to Ms. Katina Alexander with FedEx Ground. And the time of year that it is has continued very busy trying to fill positions so that you don't have any children or grandchildren looking at you on Christmas morning saying, why isn't my present here? So we'll get Tina unmuted. And Tina, fire away.
All right, again, my name is Katina Alexander with FedEx Ground. I am the Talent Acquisition Coordinator here. We are looking for seasonal part-time package handlers right now for our peak season. Our volume is very high due to the pandemic. It is extra high this year because of that. So we are hiring for seasonal part-time package handlers to work. The sorts can run anywhere between 2 to 5 hours or even longer due to the volume. Our starting pay is $15 and $15.50, but you will get additional $2 if you work on the weekend. So if you work on the weekend, you can make $17 or $17.50 if you work on the weekends. So we do have several shifts available. We have more than one location in the Tarrant County location. We do have one in Arlington, and we have two that's in the Fort Worth. We have one on the south side, and we also have one in North Fort Worth that is hiring. Our location have different shifts. This location where I'm located on the south side on Village Creek Road, we do have about 5 to 6 shifts available. We do have afternoons, evening, overnight, and early morning shift. And then we also have the weekends only if you just want to work weekend only. We do have that. You could go to groundwarehousejobs.fedex.com to apply. With the pandemic, we're not doing any in-person interview. Everything is done online. So once we receive your application, you will get an invite to do your interview online. So you'll get another email after we receive your application stating that if you're interested and if you want to do your online interview, you'll just click that link. And then from there, you'll get another link after you complete your online interview to complete your criminal background check form. Once we receive those links from that, and then we'll send it out to be processed, and then we'll put you in order to call you for orientation. So we're trying to get people in very quickly. We're hiring anywhere from 90 to 120 a week here at all our locations. So we got a big group that we're getting in. We to the point where we have like 7 orientations per week, just trying to get these people in. Peak season really will start next week, the week of Thanksgiving. That's when our warehouse peak will start. The biggest stuff will come through probably big Black Friday, that Friday after Thanksgiving. With it being seasonal, it will end at the end of December, but it is opportunity to stay on permanent. If you come to work every day, do a good job on time, they normally keep everybody after peak season. So there's definitely opportunity to stay after peak season and become a permanent package handler. And once you become a permanent package handler, then we have benefits and stuff that you'll be eligible for, like tuition reimbursement. After you've been with us 60 days, you'll get $1,500 for that. You'll start getting benefits, which is medical, dental, and vision after you have worked 1,000 hours. And all the hours that you work during peak season will count once you become permanent. That will all roll over and start counting from there. And then you'll also start earning PTO time as well. Our background is case by case. Just like Ms. Bush was saying on hers, it's case by case. And that's pretty much it. I mean, FedEx is just, everybody knows FedEx. You know, you loading and unloading trailers. Our qualification is only two. You have to be 18 and older and able to move packages. And that's all our qualifications that you have to have. Jason is saying muscles. So it is very physical and fast paced. You have to be able to work in any type of temperature. So the weather that's outside, that's how it's going to feel inside the building. So if it's 100 degrees, it's going to feel like that in there. If it's 30 degrees, it's going to feel like that inside as well. So that's pretty much it. It's just loading, unloading. And like I said, it's 15 and 15.50 as the pay. And on the weekends, you'll get an additional $2. So on the weekend, you will be making 17 and 17.50.
What are those shift lengths like during the season and beyond? I mean, we're talking about different times of day, but I mean, are you loading and unloading for 8 hours at a stretch? How does that kind of go?
No, it is part-time. So normally it could run between the 2 to 5 hour time frame, but it also just based on the volume. You don't pretty much won't go over 6 or 7 hours because like I said, it's part-time, and then we have it runs into our next shift as well. It is opportunity to double on the next shift if you want more hours and stuff like that. But yeah, with the physical of the job, you will not run doing 8 hours straight.
I should think during these times your volume is all a little elevated, right?
Yes, it's very high. We already pretty much got the numbers for that. So we did a broke a record last year of a volume, but with this volume, with the pandemic going on, that volume is we're gonna get another record volume this year.
All right, so nobody.
It's already coming in. It seemed like this is our second peak season that it seemed like this year, because once the pandemic started in March, we went right into another peak season then because everybody started running stuff online at that time. So
nobody's getting bored.
People are gonna do their Christmas shopping this year.
Nobody's getting bored at work, that's for sure.
Oh no, not at all.
Okay.
Definitely got work.
All right. Well, I'm not seeing any questions come in, but you know how these things go, continue. Sometimes these questions will be coming in all the way through the other employers' presentations. Mm-hmm. So if you can stay with us, that would be fantastic.
Okay, no problem.
All right. I think at this point, we want to transition to my friend Lori Meyer out of Child Care Careers. She's having a little bit of connectivity challenge this morning. Let's see how she's sounding. Lori, can you unmute?
I can. Can you hear me?
You sound great. So Lori works with a business called Child Care Careers. And the thing about Child Care Careers, they help child care centers get substitute teachers. Now, certainly the situation we're in is going to affect your work as well. But this kind of work offers such flexibility because the employees can establish the radius by which they want to go to a child care center, where it is, when they're available to work, all those kinds of things. But they are constantly looking for people. And if you're wanting to get a start in education or early childhood development work, this is a great place to get on. Generally, what I've seen from my desk is that Child Care Careers compensates their people a little bit better than even if you're a direct hire at a number of the child care centers. So Lori, talk to us a little bit more. Talk to us about what there is.
So we are an agency that we help staff daycare centers, Head Starts, after school programs, anyone that's licensed with child care licensing across the state of Texas. We have 22 offices nationwide. We cover all of Dallas-Fort Worth, all of the surrounding areas. Their qualifications, they must be 18, have a high school diploma, and a clear criminal background. They choose their hours, how far they want to travel from their home for their assignments. The farther they can travel, the more work they have for them. It's up to them as an individual to make it a full-time or a part-time job, because it really depends on their availability, flexibility, and how much freedom they want to add to that, or if they want to stay strictly Monday through Friday. We don't require them to be available on the weekends. We also have 100% tuition reimbursement for education and child development. And then they get full benefits of medical, vision, and dental after 1 year of employment if they stay with us. The pay is very competitive. Our pay averages, we're starting at $13 an hour with no experience. and averages up to $14.50, $15, depending on degrees. Some master teachers are making around that $15 an hour. But substitutes are going to continue to be a high demand. This week alone, I've lost 855 hours that we don't have clients to service. So anyone that likes to be around children, just loves to engage with them and make them happy, we'd be ready to make them an offer and get them on board and get them started. Our goal is within a week and a half.
Fantastic. Talk a little bit about your onboarding, Lori.
The onboarding part starts with submitting your background to child care licensing and getting you pre-enrolled for an FBI fingerprint check. They do not allow us to pay for those, so that is a cost that the our employee seeker will have to pay for, but we do reimburse that cost once you've started working with us. And then we pay for all of your training, and we pay for your CPR, first aid, and then you would also have a TB test. And then during that onboarding, you come to my office one time in Irving, and I do all of your classroom training, and I give you certifications to go out in the field and have you in full compliance with the state of Texas. You can work in any child care center across the state of Texas and be in full compliance.
Fantastic. All right. For all panelists,
I guess, and excuse me, to apply, they just need to send me. I can give my email. Can I put it in the chat part, Jason?
That's completely up to you if you'd like to do that.
Okay.
And obviously, as I said, work in Texas, the job is posted there, but you can give your own website and you can provide your whatever you feel comfortable with on your contact information.
It's just a faster process if anyone applies directly to me, so I can send that application over to them, and I can start making offers to them via email or by phone.
Yeah, go ahead and pop that in there. We seem to have lost one of our panelists. I have just shot him a quick email asking him where he is. Hopefully he's trying to rejoin. If he does not, I will tell you a couple of quick things about what's available with them. All right. There we go. I see that popped up on there. Thank you very much. And let's see. So if not, Lori, if you want to stay on the line here, we'll see if we can locate. I'm going to locate my job posting for Third Kill Marketing and talk to you a little bit about what they have available. All right. So hopefully Rashad will join us here, rejoin us. And in the meantime, I'm going to tell you a little bit about, here he comes. There you are. Rashad, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
You had me going for a minute there. All right.
Technical difficulties.
So closing the show today, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Rashad Thurkill with Thurkill Marketing Agency. That's hard for me to say, sorry. And they have some account manager positions open, and they are a marketing firm that consults with a number of different companies, and there's some real opportunity to assist those clients with their marketing needs. The clients basically outsource their marketing to Rashad and his group. So Rashad, tell us a little bit more about it.
All right. Thanks a lot. I'm glad to be here. We're excited about our growth. We're excited about our opportunities. And we are looking for quite a few people to join us. We started out as a marketing company. We started out in 2015 as a traditional marketing company, which was just Thurkill Marketing Agency. However, with everything that's been happening lately, the pandemic and people losing their jobs and having to work from home, you see how Zoom has kind of blew up, you know, Amazon,
FedEx.
FedEx. You shop from home nowadays. You know, you have places like Shopify and things of that nature. So what we do, we have extended our business to work on the digital side. So this is a work from home position. So what we do from the digital side is we are not reaching out to people that have went to, you know, marketing school or business school or anything of that nature. We have a program. We have our own program in which we train the people that, you know, coming from customer service backgrounds, coming from retail backgrounds. All that we ask is that basically you have a high school diploma. Some of the things that we ask you to do is just to be a self-starter, kind of entrepreneur minded, because we work with entrepreneurs. And we're pretty much the middleman between what the entrepreneur is looking for to help their businesses grow. So we provide our services and our marketing knowledge as far as lead generation is concerned, increasing sales is concerned, social media. Some of the things that we do for our clients is social media maintenance, web development, web design, and we actually will teach our account managers and our consultants how to go about these products. We have partnered with the people that provide different products, so they have trainings as well. So we not only do we have the account management positions, we have the sales position. That's one position that we have. We have account management position, and we have the consultant position. So the account manager basically works in between the sales and the consultant, and they just keep things on the up and up as far as the client is concerned. And so with the account manager, it's based on experience. As long as it's based on experience, I say if you're a customer service, if you come in knowing how to deal with customers, it's based on experience. We start out at $15. We pay bonuses. One of the best things about it is working as a consultant, you have so much room for growth, because as long as you're working at a consultant, a lot of the times companies and businesses that's growing as well want to stay with the same person. They want to stay with the same marketing firm. They want to stay with the same people that they have dealt with. So we allow for our account managers and our consultants to build their own book of business. And in that way, they're able to, what you would call, partner with other companies, or basically have equity in other companies. So that works as a bonus for these particular consultants.
Fantastic, fantastic.
So that's something that we are interested in doing for people. Like I say, you don't have to have a background in marketing. You don't have to have a background in business. We just need you to have customer service skills and be able to deal with people. And we can basically teach you the rest. We have Thorokill University. It's something that we started teaching. We're trying to bridge the gap between traditional marketing and digital marketing. So let's say the age between 35 to 65, people that are just now beginning their own business, going into retirement and want to start a business, but they're used to the old way of marketing. So we tie that in with the new way of marketing, right? So where they are used to having commercials or magazine ads, we show them how to do Google ads or ads on Facebook, and how to bring business to their website. So, you know, they can ship product or be able to sell their classes or sell their services online.
Fantastic.
So management position. Oh, go ahead, Jason.
Tell me a little bit about how that onboarding works for somebody, because, you know, sitting here listening to you talking about it, you know, those are the kind of positions that quite frequently I see companies, you know, strictly having, hiring people with, a marketing degree or a business degree, and you're offering an opportunity to people to come in and learn that kind of business that'll really put them on footing to do more. So talk to me a little bit about how that onboarding works. Somebody would say a solid customer service experience of a year and a half, maybe 2, they come in and they see you. How does that process go with bringing them on board and getting them up to speed to really take care of a client?
So being that, we do digital marketing, I have a presentation that I can share and show you exactly how we operate.
How long is it?
Oh, I can go straight to the question that you just asked.
You can share your screen if you want.
Okay.
That's exactly what this forum is about.
Okay, so here's our onboarding process. You would basically fill out an application. And through the application, we would give you an interview to see where your strong points are. And that's all done through Zoom. Everything that we do for the moment in time is done through Zoom. Or we have applications that will allow you to, allow for our applicants and the people that we hire. All of the applications are done online. A lot of the times, to be honest, you can work from your phone. The best thing about this, and one of the benefits about this, is you can travel while you're working. You can work from the beach. You don't have to be confined to home as far as this is concerned. And we suggest, that you kind of free yourself. If we're going to work from home, then we want to give you the freedom to work from home as long as you can be productive. So we have the what we call the Thorough Kill Digital Handbook. And through the Thorough Kill University, we basically teach you, or we will teach the applicant everything that they need to know. Like I say, all of our partners basically have training programs as well. So all of our consultants, all they really need to know is, because you can always bring back any questions that you have to a consultant, a senior consultant, and they will let you know which way to go. They will write you a marketing plan, and you just present the marketing plan. So we have that, and we show them through onboarding, through mentorship. We also have a sales training program, and this is kind of the program that we have to help people move along. Okay, we have a one-on-one meeting, which are coaching sessions, and it will be with either a senior marketer, or it will be with someone within our partnership program. We have team building exercises in which would take place on a Zoom call. So maybe it's some going back and forth and role playing as far as selling is concerned. So we keep a checklist to help out our clients and also to match our clients with our applicants. And anything other than that is just pure communication. And like I said, we have the apps that are needed for communication. And once you're finally onboarded with us, we do a review, make sure that we're on the right track, and to make sure that this is really what you would like to be doing as far as a career path. We do have performance reports, which are month to month. And that's just to keep an account on the progress. And also we have, of course, we have additional suggestions, which are your one-to-ones.
Good. So they've got somebody they can go to kind of mentor them and guide them through all the work they're going to need to do.
Exactly. We don't, how should I say, we don't just throw you out there in the water and expect you to swim.
Good to hear. Good to hear. All right. Lisa, are you seeing any additional questions coming in? Anything I'm missing? Let's see. Elma Kirkwood was wanting to know the name of the name of Lori Meyer's company, which is Childcare Careers. And Rashad, you can probably pull your screen down now. There we go. We needed that before. All right. Let's see.
Let me see if I see any more chats.
All right, Rashad, you can do the stop screen sharing at this point, please.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm not seeing any other questions come in. So at this point, I would just like to thank Alicia Bush with T-Tech, Lori Meyer with Childcare Careers, Katina Alexander with FedEx Ground, and Rashad Thurkill with Thurkill Marketing Agency. So those are some great opportunities, everybody. A variety of opportunities. So those are fantastic. If you have any questions for these employers, please see the links that they've shared or contact myself or Lisa Galbraith with Workforce Solutions for Tarrant County. And we can steer you in the right direction. And if those particular positions aren't what you're looking for, we'll try to steer you toward one that suits you. So thanks very much, everybody. Have a great holiday. And we will see you again in December. That's December 17th at 11 o'clock, where we'll have 4 more employers talk about their companies and openings they have available. Let's see, I saw another couple of questions. No, that's it. All right, everybody. Thanks very much. Have a good holiday.
Bye-bye. Good to see you all.